Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. A wedding ring is magnetic to some women. Yeah, I broke out a prop for this. Nah, I know somebody saw the thumbnail, said, did Uncle Rom get married? Nah, I just never got rid of the wedding ring and stuff. And really because of sentimentality. It's platinum gold and it keeps some money around. Never know. Hey, people talk crypto, but gold is still good, y'all. So anyway, a wedding ring. I'm gonna tell you something now. I remember when I did get married. Now this dude, I talked about him in my book, Nice Guys and Players, Jim, like the guy who I say would come on like YouTube and blow out all dating advisors, coaches, red pill. It'd blow out everybody. He's chill. That dude, he's that dude, you give him some beer and just let him talk. Well, nah, he said, don't tell people that, you know. He said he's a taste of finer things. But I remember when I said, yeah, man, I'm getting married. He said, Rom Wills, because he always called me my full name. He said, let me tell you a secret. That's going to get you more pussy than you ever knew what to do with. I'm like, but dude, I'm getting married and stuff. He said, it don't matter. Women going to throw themselves at you. Now, I was righteous during my married days, but the ring didn't stop anybody. And let's be real on something. Let's be real. Women, you get women, a lot of women as a whole, they're like, oh no, he's a player. He's this. Oh, this married man hit on me and stuff. Yeah, that's some women. But you get some other women, they prefer a man is married. I mean, married. I'm going to tell you what, here's how deep it is. Say a woman met two twins with very similar personalities, similar physicality. Okay, they twins. Okay, let's since everybody's so much on height, they both tall. They both over 6 feet. Let's say they 6'2", really tall, right? Muscular, because they both watch Rom's body game videos. Handsome and everything. Both charming and stuff. In fact, I mean, they very identical. Even down to the personality. You thinking they clones and stuff, right? Only difference is one is married and one is single. Now say you get some women out there, they'll meet them and they look just like I say, personality similar. They make the same amount of every box you can check except for that married thing. You get some women that skip over the single one and deal with the married one. Some women. And it's a deeper aspect of it. And I talk about, anybody follow my deeper stuff know I've talked about it on a deeper level. I ain't gonna go that deep here. But you get some women, especially, they don't want that steady relationship. They just want some D every now and then from somebody who, it could be they getting turned on by the secret of it, or somebody who look like he's steady or something, and they can send him back home because he's married. They just want the D from him. Not even the money, they just want the D from him. And that's one level. And on that level, when you get some women like that, it's more of a psychological thing. You get women who do that because they're rebelling against society. They want to do something shocking. And it's a deeper aspect of it. For those who are familiar with counterfeit personas, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna get into it here. I ain't gonna get into it on here. And if somebody asks me the question about it, I don't want to get too deep into it and stuff. If you ask, I'll just give you a website where it could explain that type better. But other than that, right? You get some women, they just doing their thing so much that they don't want to deal. Like I said, they don't want to deal with some man bothering them all the time. Look, contrary to popular belief, especially by a lot of guys who I would consider non-select, all these women out here don't want to get married. They don't want to get married. They want some D. They know if they get that one guy, he already married, boom, they can send him back, like I said. But then There's also the thing about how a married man behaves is actually attractive to a woman. See, that's a deeper aspect. Like people would say, well, hold up, he's married. He tells people he's married, but they still want to talk to him. What is it about him? Okay, think about something with a married man. If he has a fairly normal marriage and a normal sex life, he's actually more calm. I'm gonna tell you what, a big factor in men's behavior out here is just not getting some pussy. But if you're a man, you get regular pussy, you actually calmer. Like women can actually look at a man and get a general idea how much he fucking because of how he behaving. See, a dude getting, in fact, it used to be an old saying like back in the day. I don't know if they still talk this way now, but you know, when they say, like in sports, okay, like in sports, that's the best way to put it. Like they'll tell boxers not to have any sex before fights, you know, and the reason why, because his stuff will be built up and he'll be meaner, more aggressive and everything, not calm. Or before football games, there was a football game back in the day. It was in the 80s, and it was H.D. Woodson High School in D.C. And I remember the legendary Jim played at a rival high school. And at the time, H.D. was kicking ass. I'll never forget what he said. He's like, that coach ain't letting him get no pussy. In fact, I remember in college, right, I played in an intramural basketball game, right? And, you know, we had some female fans. And this was during a period, just before body game, everything. You know, I had limited amount of play. You know, you talking somebody could get some play, well, like, I don't know, once every few months or something. And I remember I shot the ball one time. That joint went over the backboard. The women said, oh, he needs some pussy. It does something to you, right? So, but when you a type of guy who getting some regularly, that turns a woman on, because see, women turned on by that calm energy. And plus he looked like he's satisfying somebody. That's another thing too. They looking for somebody satisfying. They see him. That's why some women will not even just mess with a married man. They will mess with a man who they know got a girlfriend and she looking happy because they feeling like, oh, she with him? She's smiling? Oh, he must have some good dick. Seriously, it's some jacked up stuff, ain't it? It's a trip though, it's a trip. But you get something, it's magnetic. They know you, they know, it's like, okay, somebody wanted him. A lot of women want a guy who other women want. So, okay, that's definite. And especially if the woman's fine, right? Especially if the woman's fine. And something else some women will do. Some women, let me be clear, I gotta qualify this, because sometimes dudes think, oh, it's all women. No, different women do different things, all right? But some women, they like the thought of taking a man from another woman. They like the thought of it. It's sick, it's whatever. Like, you know, and I've told women this. I've been in situations where I've told women this. I said, look, y'all be acting like it's some sisterhood or something. Let a fine dude walk in the room and watch the claws come out. Watch the cat come out. Seriously. Women cool it till that fine dude walk in the room. Sometimes women you get some women, they get off on that. They want to feel like they took a man from a situation, you know, and the married man, the better. You get some women twisted like that, you know. Some might just want to take a man from another woman, and it's stuff. It's always something, but it's magnetic, but it's key. One of the keys with that though, the man can't be chasing. The man can't be chasing. That's the key to it. If he's chasing and all of that and being blatant, the women's like, ooh, nah. But if he's chill, just sitting back, he's calm, and he looking like to the woman that he's getting sex regularly and stuff, which means the woman's satisfied, oh yeah, the woman's going crazy. Now, there's certain types, I could get deeper into how to recognize that, and if somebody asks me to do that, no, I won't, all right? I will give you, I'll give you something. In the description box, it'll be a link to a video I did, the 5 sexual personality types of women on demand. Check that out. Pay attention to, I'll let you see it. I'll let you see it. But it's just a reality out here, man. It's just a reality. It's a fucked up reality, in my opinion, because I'm gonna tell you why it's fucked up. On one hand, you get women talking about, oh, he cheated and talking about all this stuff, but then, wait a minute. The man ain't cheating by himself. The woman saw the ring. Even when he take the ring off, they see it because the women be looking. So they saw the ring. They knew he probably told him he was married. He probably gave him some corny ass line too. Like, oh, we having trouble. I'm like, come on now. Come on. And they know it though. They know it. Like I said, you get some women out there, they ain't gonna step to a man unless he got a ring on. Or at least show that he with somebody. They ain't gonna step to him. And with this story, it was funny. It was funny. Like I said, I've been righteous, you know? I've been righteous, but I remember I was selling books at this, it was a speed dating event. Now, I wasn't a part of the speed dating event. I'm just getting his money and I spoke too. So it was a presentation and I'm sitting there chilling. That's why I'm trying to make his money. A brother had to feed his babies, you know, so I'm making my money and stuff. And then I remember a woman sat down, right? She started talking to me and I ain't thinking anything of it. I'm thinking I'm just selling the books. Right? This is after they all gone through the speed dating event, right? Because there wasn't a lot of men there. So one started talking, I ain't thinking anything of it, you know, because if you selling books or something, that's a part of the game. You know, you selling anything, you gotta conversate. I don't know how that became a word, but I'll just go with it. Anyway, you gotta conversate. You gotta have a conversation. Let me be old school with it. But anyway, so I'm sitting there and she got up. Another woman sat down. I still didn't think about it. But then when a third sat down, I was like, wait a minute. And here's the thing. I was married. I kept saying, I was doing it like this. They be talking. I was like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, oh yeah, okay. I'm showing my ring. It didn't stop them. And it did not stop them. Look. Women see that thing because one of the things they probably saw was I was there purely on business. So I wasn't trying to be, they put me into the whole speed dating thing. I was like, hold the fuck up, you know? So I'm gonna tell you what, it's a magnet. Now I'm gonna just say this: if you ain't married, don't get it. Don't get a ring or something and try to act like you are. Because like I said, in order for it to work, you gotta be chilled. You can't be chasing. You gotta behave like you married, you know? That's what brings it. Right? But if you chasing or something, like, oh, okay, he must not have no good D. He ain't satisfying a woman because he chasing me. So you gotta let it come to you. And then I'm gonna tell you what, the thing is, if you're a man, like if you're a man, you don't give a shit, okay, hey, the world is yours. Well, if you're a man, you trying to be righteous, sometimes you gotta just be like, look, tell them straight up, nah, this is the case, okay? This is the case. You know, I don't do that. But you understand, this is a dynamic, it happens. It is what it is. So anyway, put this back in my safe. Put this joint back in my safe. Like I said, gold is still there. I don't give a shit what nobody say. You hold on to your gold. So anyway, platinum gold. I know it looks silver, it's platinum gold. Look it up. Anyway, that's all I have for today, y'all. Get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.